Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mindful Soul Studio and welcome to this pregnancy flow. It's going to be very chilled, quite short. We are going to work a lot on our shoulder rotation because we're going to need that strength when we're picking up the baby. As I know, this is my second pregnancy and I pick my toddler up so much now. She's going through a phase where there is a lot of picking up. So we're going to work on shoulder rotation. Also will help a lot with when breastfeeding or bottle feeding. And yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be short, but it's going to be really nice and very chilled. So I want you to just come to the back of your mat and have your feet hip distance and just have those arms down by your side. Take a breath in through the nose and just let it all go. Deep breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. Good. Start to tuck your chin towards your chest and we're just going to circle the head around. So imagine we've got a pencil attached to our chin and we're just drawing those circles up, down and around. Good, let the shoulders relax away from the ears and then we're going to go round the other way. Breath in through the nose and breath out. Good, bringing the head back to center, bring the arms up over your head and we're going to circle round. Good, for 3, for 2, and 1. Arms are down by your side, tuck your chin towards your chest, little bend through the knees and just roll down through the spine. You can take the feet a little bit wide if you want to here. Bending the knees, and I've been starting the couple of flows off this way. We're just going to go straight into our ragdoll. So you're holding onto the elbows, you're letting the head drop. You're either staying centered or you're just taking that little sway from side to side. Stretching through the upper back and the back of the legs, the hips. See if you can straighten the legs out a little bit. Good, and just find your breath here. Gorgeous. And then let the hands drop to the mat. And just holding here. Good, and then slowly drop the knees down to the mat and come into your all fours. So the wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Pressing that left hand into the mat, you're going to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, so taking that stretch. And then thread that right arm through, rest your right ear down, rest your right shoulder down. Take a breath in, we're going to reach the arm all the way back up. And again, threading that hand through, rest your ear, rest your shoulder down. Let the toes go, last one. Reaching all the way up, we're going to hold this stretch a little bit longer. And then resting that right shoulder down. You've got an option to extend that left arm in front now. Gorgeous. Drawing that left hand back. And coming back to your 4-point kneeling. Slowly shift your weight to the left, and we're just going to draw circles with the body. So you can bend the knees, you can bend the elbows. We're just going to circle around, so whatever feels good for you today. Just taking your time, coming round, and then we're going to go round the other way. Breath in through the nose. And breath out. Good, coming back to center with the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's try that stretch on the other side. So left arm reaches all the way up. Thread that left arm underneath, bring that left shoulder down. Good, 2 more times. Reaching that left arm up. And then threading through, rest that left shoulder down. Last one, holding that stretch a little bit longer. And then threading that arm through, and you've got an option here to extend that left arm. Sorry, extend that right arm. Pregnancy brain, right and left. Gorgeous. Drawing that right hand back, find all fours again. And then we're going to shift the weight to the left and we're going to come down onto our left side. I want you to make sure that you've got space up and over the head and around, because we're going to be doing some rotations for the arms. So knees are stacked, shins are stacked. You're in that 90-degree angle with the lower body. That's really important. Resting the head down. And I honestly think this is one of my all-time favorite stretches. One, if you can, do it daily. This is so good for pregnancy, postpartum, just a brilliant exercise, all in all. So I want you to shift your right hand forward, and then you're going to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep your head on the mat, and you're going to open up the chest, and you're going to open up the arms. And then you're going to try and keep your fingertips connected to the mat or the ground, and you're going to circle, if you want to have a look, up and over your head. So big circle round, keep that arm straight and bring the hands back to meet each other. So again, you shift that hand forward, the right hand. You reach the arm up towards the ceiling, keep the head down, open up to that twist, to that chest stretch. Keeping the arm as straight as you can, you're going to feel a pinch and you draw a huge circle back round. So I have been suffering with quite a lot of hormonal headaches, and I found that actually doing a lot of head, neck, shoulder stretches have really helped to release that tension, and this in particular is one. There's obviously a lot of headaches are related to tension in the shoulders and the neck, so this is a brilliant one if that is something that you have been suffering with. Good, so bringing that arm all the way up and over. Keep the knees stacked, keep the shoulders stacked, find that circle round. Now we're going to play around with this a little bit. You're going to reach the arm up and over, so you're going to find that stretch. So you're in that T shape with the body. You're going to start to play around, so you're going to reach that arm overhead and then back round. So reaching that arm overhead and back to that T shape. So just playing around with it, just to feel what is good for you. Good. So I can, and sort of where you feel the points, you can hold that stretch maybe a little bit longer. So T shape, overhead. Knees are stacked, shoulders are stacked, head is rested on the mat. Try not to keep the head lifted. And then when you're ready, you're going to reach the arm all the way up. Keep it straight, keep the hand connected, and bring the hands back together. Amazing. Using your hands to push you up, you're going to come into your mermaid position. Hopefully that felt good for the shoulders. Your left foot is into your right thigh, and you're in your mermaid. Again, another stretch I could do all day long in pregnancy. I think it helps so much. So you're going to bring your left hand down. I told you right and left. Reach your right arm up and over. And then right hand down, left arm up and over. Good. So just swapping sides, up and over. Good. And when you're bringing that right hand down, try not to let that left knee lift. And then left hand down, reach that right arm up and over. One more over to the right side. And then what I want you to do is I want you to take your left hand behind you slightly. I'm going to lift the hips up. I'm going to take that stretch for the hips. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Good. Pressing the hips up towards the ceiling. And then lower the hips down. Gorgeous. From here, bring the feet together. Knees out wide. Take a breath in through the nose And then we're gonna fall forward.
And just taking a bit of a stretch for the hips. Doesn't matter how far you come. Let the belly go. And then rolling up through the spine. I'm going to come now down onto our right side. So 90-degree angle with the lower body. I'm really loving this flow. Taking it really slow. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, and your arms are in that T shape. You can put something underneath your head if you want to. And just rest the head down. Shift the weight forward with that left hand. Reach up and over into that T shape to start with. I'm just going to shift my weight forward a little bit, just so I get to maximize that stretch. Good. Make sure the top knee doesn't lift, and bring the hands back together. Again, reach forward with that left arm. Keep the head connected to the mat. Reach up and over and extend those arms. And then coming back to center. Gorgeous. I love these so much. Shift the weight forward. Reach the arm up and over. Feel that twist through the body. And then hands come back together. Okay, last one. We are going to go into that T shape, that twist with the body, and now we're going to work into that circle. This could feel really different on the other side. So as you can see, my arm is as straight as possible. My hand is connected to the mat. You're circling the arm all the way up and over your head and around so the hands can meet. Take your time with this. Reach up and over into that T shape. Keep the hand connected to the mat and circle all the way up and over. 2 more. Slide that hand forward. Reach into that T shape. Start to reach the arm all the way up and over your head, circle. I'm actually finding this side a lot easier, and I think it's because I carry my daughter on my right side. So that's why my right shoulder feels a little bit tighter. Okay, stay here and work into that circle a little bit. So left arm up and overhead. And this is such a simple exercise, but try not to lose focus with it. So think about your alignment, seeing if that top knee is lifting up off that bottom, and just work into this sort of quarter half circle. Feel that pinch. Good. Maybe hold that stretch where you need to. Mine's more in my T shape rather than the arm over the head. Good, and then let's complete that circle, come all the way around, hands come together, and we're gonna very slowly push our way up to seated, and we've got that mermaid on the other side. So that right foot is into that left thigh, shoulders are feeling good, and we're just gonna take those side stretches, so right hand down, left arm up and over, and then left hand down, right arm up and over. Good. Left arm up and over. Okay, for this one, I want you to take that right hand over to the right side, but slightly behind you. And we're going to lift up and stretch out those hips. Just holding for about another 8 seconds. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. And slowly lower it down. Amazing. Well done, guys. Bring the feet together again. Knees are pulled out. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. And just close the eyes down. Lovely. And then just cross the legs. Hands onto the knees, and with the eyes closed, I just want you to make some very slow circles round. Good, and then round the other way. And just come back to center. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. And let it go. 3 more. Big inhale. Last 2. And last 1.
Amazing, you're all done with your calming flow. I really hope you enjoyed that one. I did too. And those rotations with the upper body is something you can definitely do daily in pregnancy. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for another flow.